Now, coming off my last review, you might be a bit surprised to see that this item of all items, is the topic for the next one. Now, I decided to pick up this set, probably for the same reason that a lot of other TWR users do, for that one item, that one set piece in there. You know which one I'm talking about. But when I got it and took it out of the box, I just could not help but see how strange, weird, and random it was, and it just begged to be reviewed. And it's not an item that a lot of other TWR users review either, so I might be the first to say these things. So the Farmhouse Pig Parade set was released in 2013 and made to coincide with a couple scenes from everybody's favorite season 16 episode, Flash Bang Wallop. This set's prototype was actually going to be more episode accurate, originally featuring the photographer and his Racine. Overall, this set's pretty standard. It's got a destination, a bridge, a piece of rolling stock, which for a lot of sets is nice. You should know that I think the layout is the most important part of the set, and this one doesn't have anything wrong with it. It is slightly above average, including both a Y and T switch, as well as one of those 1-inch double male adapters, all of which prove to be very useful. This set's components include a stock standard 2013 Thomas, the classic intro bridge, Farmer Trotter's barn, 4 little pigs, and the truck to transport the pigs in. Let's talk about the barn, because we're now getting into the strange parts of the set. So for some reason they felt they needed to stylize this barn as the stereotypical American style barn, which makes no sense. This is a company based in the UK. Plus, why not just make it to how Farmer Trotter's barn looks like in the show? Needs to be eye-catching, I guess, but still doesn't make sense as to why they would need to do this, because they haven't done it with any of the other items, at least this far. I mean, just look at these details. These are the most corny, stereotypical details that it doesn't even feel like a Thomas Wooden Railway item, which I could see with the items nowadays, but this was only 2013. Things weren't all that bad yet. So the feature of this barn is that you can walk the pigs up into it on this hinged ramp, which you can easily fold up after use. Pressing on the silo will cause the ramp to start vibrating, sending the pigs straight into Thomas's truck. This is where this set starts to not make sense, because this function doesn't even work. You just basically have to put the pigs into the truck by hand, which there's nothing wrong with. So why put a mechanism in there in the first place? What, do they think it's too much effort for kids to just push the pigs down the ramp and into the truck? Because somehow they thought they were so smart when they said, let's just try and shake the pigs out. That makes sense. We'll just do that and hope it works. That decision also resulted in this, the weirdest piece of rolling stock in all of Thomas Wooden Railway. This truck is the definition of just spitballing ideas because of, probably, lack of time. Our shaky ramp system won't work with a generic cargo car? Fine, let's make this. And why does it even have that tipping function? Doesn't even have a purpose. The feeling that this set gave me as soon as I took it out of the box was, it was for some reason rushed to production before it was perfected. I mean, it's written all over it. It's mind-boggling, almost, how much of this set is just pure nonsense. And then you have this, the classic intro bridge, which is surprising to see considering all the other elements of this set, and that they actually went through the effort of making it. Maybe it was just a little nostalgia piece. I guess this was 2013. Fan service had technically started by then, but still, in this set of all sets. And then you look at the prototype, which features the photographer's handcar and paint on the barn roof. Why leave out the two? It just looks like they went more cheap and effortless when you had something better in the first place. So I think the best way to describe this set is an okay idea that would have been better if it had more time to be produced. I think how I would have improved this set is I would have left out the pig loading mechanism for the barn and incorporated more elements from the episode it was based on, just to allow for more fun playability. I'm gonna give this set an overall rating of 4 out of 10. I think the most important part about the set, i.e. the layout, is just fine, but its main function is just silly, and it doesn't even work, which does detract a lot from it. As always, let me know what you think.